Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. We're tracking a westerly blowing across the country at the moment, pushing temperatures up once again above normal. In fact, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday have all been pretty much either average or warmer than average nationwide, with the eastern side of both islands warmer than normal. However, there is a cooler change coming. This is it here, coming out of the Southern Ocean with a cold front that will fall apart as it moves up the country. So we kick off with Thursday, and you can see that cold front moving up New Zealand and snapping in half, kind of around the central part of New Zealand. So on the western side, just a few showers moving up that western side towards Auckland later into the day, while the eastern side's got a period of rain a little bit behind that sort of showery front moving up the rest of the North Island, and this will move up the eastern side with a southerly coming in later on. For some of you, maybe not even until nighttime. It won't be much for those north of Cook Strait, but for those south of it, a bit of rain and also a bit of snow on the mountains, down to maybe 500 metres or so. So that it won't be a huge amount. And it also indicates that while this is a cool change, it's probably not really what we'd call a cold one. Although, like I say, Canterbury will be a few degrees below average on your Thursday afternoon. Let's get into Friday, and a cooler southerly blowing along the eastern side of New Zealand, really from about sort of Timaru or Banks Peninsula northwards, goes up into Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay and Gisborne. So you'll be feeling that temperature drop and the southerlies coming through for you on Friday. But in the very north, just a couple of showers, otherwise nothing much going on. And in fact, the sun will be coming out as those winds start to turn more southeasterly. Now into the weekend, Saturday sees high pressure in control coming in from the west. The Southern Ocean's pretty stormy for the next couple of weeks, and some of these storms will just surge up a wee bit and bring a few showers and a bit of a temperature drop. Overall, nothing too major in the works just yet. We've got a lot of high pressure to deal with. So Saturday's mostly settled and warms back up. After your cooler weather that we've just had at the end of the week, you'll be back to the westerlies and things warm up in the South Island. By Sunday, no real changes, although the high moves further to the north. That means the westerly flow will go further up the country, so eastern areas of the North Island will be warmer as you go through Sunday. When you track the origins, this airflow is coming sort of from the north, and it's just sort of going around in a circle like that. So that's not too cold. Now there is a cold front coming into the south here with some rain around the southwestern corner. But once we get into next week, kind of a classic example of where we're going this month, with a lot of high pressure tracking in from Aussie and around northern New Zealand, while south of these highs, windy westerlies. Some of them are subtropical, others are just normal westerlies. They're blowing the showers up on the western side. The winds become blustery in the usual areas. Very typical spring westerly weather, and that means eastern areas dry out. So this Thursday's rain in Canterbury, that's good news, because you'll be drier once we get back to those windy westerlies. And that's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with the very latest.